So, let's talk about revision. You've got an exam coming up and you need to work out how you're going to get to the place where you are happy with what you can do. And there seems to be so much work or so many notes that need doing that you don't even know where to start. I'm going to try and break down for you into 3 separate areas that revision can work in across different subjects and across different papers. So, first of all, I want you to think about collection. And what I mean by this is you getting together all of the material that you're going to need for your exam. Is that quotations for a literature subject? Is that dates and timelines for a history subject? Is it facts and studies for a science subject? How are you going to collect those together in a way that is helpful for you and not in a big form of notes that take you hours to get through? Can you get them into something that is useful for you and is easily navigable? Once you've done that, think about area 2, and that is reflection. This is where you sit with your material and just think about it, analyze it, break it down, form connections between it. These are the thought processes that you're going to be doing in an exam context, and if you can practice them, that's going to allow you to skip some of that hard thinking when it comes to the big day. Compare your ideas, walk around and just pair them together and create mind maps or whatever works for you, but allow the material to just be sitting with you and working with your own thoughts for just a little bit. And when you've done those 2 things, have a think about area 3, which is application. This is where you're taking all those notes that you've made and all those thoughts that you've formed and applying it to the actual exam. This means things like planning for exam questions or writing them or doing timed exams. This can be a great way of practicing and making sure that you are there ready on the day, but don't overdo it. The idea of having these 3 areas is so that you can mix the way that you do revision, move back and forth between them, have a think and then decide that you need to go back and collect a few more things, do an essay and then decide that perhaps you want to go back and think about things. If you can have these 3 areas in mind, you can start to break down your revision into not just one big monolithic entity, but instead into manageable chunks that you can be swapping between and swapping across subjects in a very manageable way. I'm Jamie from the Oxford Study Skills Centre, and I'll see you next time.